Welcome back, everybody. I think you saw where the transformers, the Interstage transformers on the freshman masterpiece were bad, and I replaced them with some generics that I got from Antique Electronic Supply. Well, I wanted to rewind them, and I really don't have any way to rewind them. I would like to someday get something to rewind it with, but in the meantime, Gregg from Gregg's Vintage Workshop reached out and said that he would like to have an opportunity to do it if I chose to, and I also talked to Don from Restore Old Radios, and so between the three, we decided to let Gregg try it with the new machine. And if you hadn't seen it already, you need to go look at the video in the description of him rewinding the Interstage transformer. Now, I'd taken it apart, and I had sent him just part of the laminations and the brackets so that he had an idea of how to make the form. And we were in close correspondence throughout the whole process, and gave him more measurements and double checked and everything like that. So now this video is, he has shipped it back, and it arrived safely along with the old one. And so very neat job. You need to watch the video if you haven't. Now the task today is to put this back together. We'll see how that works, and then we'll do some tests on it. Okay, let's check Gregg's work here and make sure the shipping didn't mess things up. We'll check the secondary. Gotta get some new leads. I keep saying that, I think. Here's a secondary, and we're looking at 6.5K. Alright, let's go to the primary. And the primary reads about 1808, 1809, 10, 11, something like that. And I think that's pretty close to what he got when he measured them. So our meters are close, Gregg. I guess that's a good thing. So let's see if we can get some of these laminations in. Do I shove them all in at once? That's the way they came out, just like this. You think they'll go in just like this? What do you think? What are the chances? What do you think the chances are? Well, they all didn't go in there. Let's see if we can get that many in. Like I told Gregg, I said I really didn't expect them all to go back in, but I guess if you line them up, they go in a little better. You think? But I think it'll be, if you come up with one or two shy, yeah. That reminds me of an old joke about coming up a lamination or two shy, right? Let's see if we can get. Now that last one is warped anyway, so let's leave the last two out and see what we look like. And if I don't. Okay. There's look like some pretty close tolerances there, Gregg. I knew you should have measured it again. Gregg, he's fun. we worked on the tolerances and everything like that. He measured it, I don't know how many times, and I measured it here and give him the numbers. And now I'm down to the last lamination, which has got a bend in it. Let me try to straighten this out. As you can see, that's crooked. Let me straighten this out. See what I can do. Okay. Maybe. All right, let's compress these a little bit. You know, in theory, that looks like it'll go in there. What do you think about that fit, guys? You need to go over there and give kudos to Gregg. Alright, now the hard part is see if I can get all these together on the end in the camera. But that's a good fit, Gregg. Really like that. So I think you're supposed to do this like deck of cards or something. I can't back that up. Now, we've got that. Let's see what we want to do. I believe I'm going to make it this way. This is on the end, so this will go here like that. Okay. We'll bring that around there, bring this back up. Put this one on top. Now, what are the chances of me lining and putting that screw right down in through there? What are the chances of that? Probably not very good. You guys ought to try this. This is fun. The old chimp. He's trying his best. I think this will be the hardest one. I think the other one will go in real neat. Let's turn it and see if it'll screw in a little bit. sure I'm forgetting something. Oh man, did you see what I done? Did you see what I did? Okay. Well, sometimes the best laid plans, right? So let's see if we can't do this. Just replace one with the other since I have it lined up. Like this. And see if we can't keep them lined up. See, you didn't know you signed up for this type of entertainment, huh? Alright. Let's see if we can. This ought to be easier to line up because it. Yeah, look at that. It's almost like I planned it that way. Alright, now if the chimp can figure out how to put this one on, we'll be alright. Don't forget that. Well, you know, this is the first one I've ever put together. Like this one. Oh, that went in real easy. So, I think all that's left here now is to tighten these screws, and then we will take and we will apply our voltage to this and see if we have a 3-to-1 ratio. We'll feed in a known voltage on the input and check the one. We'll use 1K audio frequency and check it on, put it in on the primary, and then check our voltage on the secondary, and we should have a 3-to-1 ratio. So let me tighten these up, get everything else set up, and I'll bring you back. Alright, I've got meters hooked up, got things laying everywhere. This is another project. This is on the secondary, and this one is on the primary. You see it's picking up some stray. I've hooked up an audio generator. Let's put it about 1K or so. And let's hook this up. Let's make sure we get it on. That's a secondary. Let's get it on the primary. And then we'll get this other one over here. What we'll want to do is put you can put any number you want in the front end, but I'm gonna, let's see, right now we're looking at 3.8 or so. Let's raise this up something good and round. Let's say if I can get 10, let's get 10. So do the math with me. If we get 10 over here, what do we have over here? 30? Well, there's 8. We almost got 24, right? And my generator's loading. You see how it's tracking? It's looking pretty good there. And if I can get this close to 10 and close to 30, I mean, this is all relative stuff anyway. Now this, but that just proves the 3-to-1 ratio. Okay. Oh, that looked pretty good. 10.0 and 30. I think Gregg has done a great job there. That's exactly what we were looking for. And as you can see, it's well packaged. It's back together. Now all's left is up to me to put it in and try it. Okay, I've got the rewound transformer back in. It looks great. Now we're ready to power it up and see if it works. In theory, it should work, and I believe it will. Gregg's done a great job here. Okay, I've got everything. Antenna, ground, A+, A-. Power's not on this. It's in standby. I've got the B-, the detector B+, and the amplifier B+, and a lot of extra wires laying everywhere. Don't try this at home. Let's supply the power, and we'll put the filaments on. To turn that gain way back. Okay, that's our local station, so it's working. Let's go back and see if we can find our other station. We'll start at 30. Oh yeah. That switch was about half off. Well, I'm declaring success. Gregg, you've done a great job, man. Now if I can just sweet talk buddy old pal, oh honey, oh sweetie. Now I've got another Interstage transformer. So kudos to Gregg. His video is linked in the description. I'm going to end it here, and I'll get on the phone and talk to Gregg and see if he'll wind this other one for me. I mean, that's that is great. The ratios are good, the radio works, and we've got kind of the original Interstage transformer in there. As I said in the earlier videos, that the company was noted for quality control issues, and the transformers and the rheostats would go out, and that transformer, I'm almost sure, was a replacement by a dealer over the years somewhere. So, but we've got it back in the fold there, thanks to Gregg's Vintage Workshop. If you're not subscribed to him, you better go over there and subscribe to him. Guy is amazing. So, from Larry, from the hills of Tennessee, thanks for watching.